We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Josh Pollard from the Digital Media Zone. We always love helping out Josh in every way we can because Josh is always very helpful to us. But I do it anyways. Josh is a 6-year-old 720p plasma. Oh, sorry.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to give him a hard time, but I don't really know the guy well enough for that. By the way, I love 720p 6-year-old plasmas. Anyways, I love plasmas, and I wish they were still around. And he's feeling like it's time to upgrade to HDR. However, he's limiting his budget to about $600. He doesn't need a huge screen. He's been fine using a 42-inch plasma, which means we are definitely upgrading you from 42 to something bigger. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You do not get to stick with 42. You don't get to say, I've been fine with 42. You
and
don't.
If you're thinking HDR, that means 4K. That means you're going bigger, whether you like it or not.
The Vizio M-Series 50-inch fits in this budget and is beginning some very positive reviews. However, Josh likes to watch content that contains a lot of fast motion. He also plays video games. So, should he buy the Vizio M-Series right now? Is there a better TV option available right now? Should maybe focus on getting a really good 1080p TV and forget about the HDR thing for the time being? But considering the fact that you've spent 6 years waiting to buy this TV, by the time you get around to buying an HDR TV, you're going to be like asking us whether or not you should skip whatever the next thing's going to be, VR. He wants this TV to last several years. I'm betting about 5 to 7. And he's willing to wait until Black Friday, Christmas time to buy it. So he's just trying to plot the best course of action.
Yes. HDR gaming is a thing now.
Yeah.
I don't think it makes any sense for you to buy a TV that isn't HDR considering you want it. You'll have things that can use it. And it is available at your price point, which is actually kind of amazing when you think about it.
It is. So which TV should you buy?
So first of all, I think the Vizio M-Series is a great choice. Now, just to be pedantic, we can't call it a TV. It doesn't have a tuner built in. Technically, it's a monitor.
It's a monitor.
Now, I know Josh, for 100% uses a home theater PC to do all his television stuff, so that's fine. He already has tuners. I'm not worried about that. They do use the tablet that comes with it to do all the controls. You can program it to work with a Harmony just for turning it on and off and switching inputs and that, so not worried about that side of it. But the initial setup where you have to do all the settings inside of the tablet, some people find that to be a hassle, but hey, you're kind of doing that once.
Dude, he does a Digital Media Zone. Come on.
So you can suffer through that.
I think he won't be suffering so much as going, ooh, new toy to play with, which is fine.
Since it uses Google Cast, it doesn't have Amazon Video built into their app selection. But you can get that another way through an Amazon Fire TV or Fire Stick or something like that. So those are all the caveats. Everything outside of that, the M-Series at this budget is pretty much the best you can buy. Everything else that could possibly compete is edge-lit. These are full array local dimming backlit. Their black levels are better. Their contrast is better. They have Dolby Vision, for Pete's sake. So really, there's no better choice than an M-Series.
So basically,
I will say,
at Black Friday / Christmas whatever sale thing that you decide to go for, what you're looking for is the biggest possible one that you can get for your budget.
Well, there's a couple caveats there. So I want to say, if he's thinking somewhat towards the smaller screen size, I would really urge you to look for a sale, and there will be sales coming up, on the 55-inch model. And the reason for that is the 50-inch model of the M-Series Vizios, the 2016 ones, has 32 local dimming zones. The 55 has 64.
That's a big
as do all the other larger sizes. That is a significant thing.
Yeah, that's going to be a contrast significantly better than the 32 zones in the 50-inch.
So given that the 55 inches at full MSRP are $800,
yeah, you should be able to get that for around $6.
I'm thinking so, or maybe it'll be $650, but you've got a month or two to save up. So I'm really thinking the 55 inch is worth it. I will say, don't get the 60 inch. Because for whatever reason, the 60 inch is the only size in Vizio's M-Series lineup that uses an IPS LCD panel, which has way worse contrast. I don't know why that. I mean, Vizio doesn't make their own panels; they're buying them from somebody else. So for whatever reason, the 60-inch ones are IPS. Everything else is the VA panels, the vertically aligned panels with the nice black levels and the nice contrast. So first of all, for gaming, they actually have a dedicated input. They have input 5, HDMI input 5, that has 19 milliseconds of input lag, which is like the lowest of any TV out there.
There you
So
go.
they have a fantastic input specifically for gaming. So you can't beat that. As far as the motion stuff goes, you're going from a plasma to an LCD. You might notice a small amount of blurring, because if you've gotten really used to a plasma, there is that chance. What I can promise you is there's no other LCD at this price that's any better, and you can't afford an OLED.
So there you go.
Honestly, M-Series Vizio, great choice. I will urge you to get the 55-inch, so you have double the local dimming zones. I really think it's worth
it. Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.